Hello everyone, today we'll be going through Edexcel Mathematics paper 3. This is calculator hardware 1MA13H November 2019. This is level 1, level 2 GCSE 91 paper. So we'll go through question number 1, which is very straightforward. We have to solve this expression, expand and simplify. And for this one we will be multiplying x with x with x will be x squared, then x with minus 9 it will be minus 9x, 5 with x will be plus 5x, and then 5 with minus 9 will be minus 45. And further we have to just add the like terms, so x square minus 9 plus 5 will be minus 4x and minus 45. This will be our final answer, which we can copy over here. This is done. Now B part, factorize fully. To factorize this one, we have to take the maximum common, and maximum we can take common is 3x. So inside will be 3x plus 2, and this will be our final answer. This is 2-mark question, so it's only one step, very simple question. Now question number 2, use your calculator to work out this one. Write down all the figures on your calculator display, so we have to use calculator for this. So 2, we can take fraction first, then 29 squared minus 4.6, and this will be divided by square root of 35 minus 1.9 and the power 3, and this will be equal to 157 point. So we'll copy over here 157 point 66825 66825. These are the calculator numbers, so we can copy at the proper given place like this one. This will be our final answer. Then B part, write your answer to part A correct to 4 significant figures. So 4 significant figures will be up to this one. So if I rewrite this one, it was 157 point 157.66. so I will rewrite here 157.668255. so significant figure 4 we require, so we require only these numbers. And we will check this number which is more than 5, so we will add 1 in this 6, so our answer will be 157.7. This will be our final answer. Hopefully you understood this. This is only 1-mark question. Now question number 3, the scatter graph shows information about the marks a group of students got in science test and in maths test. So they have provided this side y-axis is showing maths test marks and x-axis is showing science test marks. Now Jamie got a mark of 34 in science test. Using your scatter graph, find an estimate of Jamie's mark in mathematics test. So 34, first of all we have to draw a line of best fit, and to draw a line of best fit we will be taking care that the numbers lesser than the line should be almost equal to the numbers greater than the line. So we can draw the line of best fit like this one. Roughly I'm going to draw the line of best fit which is like this one. We can extend this a little more like this. So after drawing this line of best fit, we can check for 34 in science. 34 in science is this reference, and we can draw this reference line. We can draw dotted line or even solid line, that makes no difference, and we will be checking for the value on this side will be what. So this is the value on this side, which is 39. So this reference on this side is 39. So math test marks will be 39, which we can provide over here at the proper location. This is 2-mark question. You will have to show on this graph one line of best fit, and you will have to show the reference for the marks also. Now question number 4, the table gives information about times taken in seconds by 18 students to run a race. This is time in seconds, then this is frequency, and work out an estimate for the mean time and give your answer in 3 significant figures. So first of all, we have to find the mid range, because answer is this time is in range, so we will be finding the mid range. So mid values will be, we can calculate, like for example this one I will calculate 5 plus 10, and this will be divided by 2 will be equal to 7.5. So mid of this one will be 7.5. Similarly, we can find mid of this will be 12.5, and this will be 17.5, and this one will be 22.5. After finding these mid range, midpoint, we can find, this is our, what we can find f into x. This is our f and this is our x, so we will multiply these two and we will write here, this will be 7.5 multiplied by 1, so this will be 7.5, and this will be 12.5 multiplied by 2, so we can take 12.5 multiplied by 2 will be equal to 25, so this value is 25. Similarly, next value is 17.5 multiplied by 7, this is equal to 122.5, so we will take here 122.5, and the next in the last value is 22.5 will be multiplied by 8, and this is equal to 180. We can write here 180. Now after finding this fx, we know the formula is what? Formula is sigma fx divided by sigma f. So sigma f, we can find sigma f by adding all the frequency values, and before that one I will be writing this one, sigma fx 7.5 plus 25 plus 122.5 plus 180. These are the 4 values which we have written, and divided by sum of these values, which is 18, so we can write here 18, and rest is just calculation. So fraction 7.5 plus 25 plus 122.5 plus 180 and divided by 18 will be equal to 18.611. So 18.611, and further it's recurring, so we will show like this one, and even you can show recurring portion dot on this one. And now we have to give answer in 3 significant figures. So 3 significant figures will be up to this one, and we can write this one as 18.6, so our answer will be 18.6 over here. Hopefully you understood this question as well. Now we can move to question number 5. Write 37 in millimeter cube, 37 centimeter cube into millimeter cube. So what we will do, we will write 37 and centimeter cube, I'm writing centimeter into centimeter into centimeter. So centimeter cube I have written in this format. Now we have to change into millimeters. Each centimeter we have to change to millimeters, so we'll multiply. We know there are 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter, so we'll multiply by 10 and this will be changed to millimeters. Again we will multiply by 10 and second centimeter will be converted into millimeters. Again we will multiply third time by 10 and this centimeter will also convert into millimeters. Now our 37 will be multiplied by 10 10 10, so it will be 3 zeros and this will be millimeter into millimeter into millimeter, which is millimeter cube, and so answer will be 37000. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 6. Nimar was driving a hotel driving to a hotel. He looked at his sat nav at 13:30. Time is this much and distance is this much, 65 miles. Nimar arrived at the hotel at this time and work out the average speed. So time, we have to calculate how much time it has taken for this one. So time calculation we can do. Time difference, the time taken is 1448 and minus 1330. This difference we have to calculate, and we can calculate 14 hours 48 minutes minus 13 hours and 30 minutes, and this will be equal to 1 hour 18 minutes. So we can write 1 hour, and 18 minutes, so 18 minutes like this one. Now we can divide the distance covered, which is 65 miles. So we know that speed is equal to average speed. Average speed is equal to distance over time, right? Total distance over time. So we can write it as 65 miles divided by 1 hour and 18 minutes, and this will be equal to, we can write this 65 divided by 1 hour and 18 minutes, and this will be equal to 50 miles per hour. 50 miles per hour, this will be our answer, and we have shown our working also. So 50 miles per hour will be our final answer for this question. Now question number 7. Write this number in standard form. You know standard form is what? Standard form is we have to shift the decimal after first non-zero digit. So I will rewrite the question like these are the numbers, and we can write 0.0 over here, and we have to shift this 0 after first non-zero in between 3 and 2. So we will check how many jumps we will have to take to reach to the proper location. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 jumps. So we can write 3.246 into 10 raised to the power 1 2 3 4 5. There are 4 zeros. Basically we missed 1 zero over here, so it will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 zeros, so 10 raised to the power 7. So keep in mind these zeros, ending zeros, are non-significant, so we are not showing in our answer. So our answer will be 3.246 into 10 raised to the power 7. This will be our final answer for this. B part, write 4.96 into 10 raised to the power 3 as ordinary number. So 4.96 into 10 raised to the power minus 3, as power is minus, so we'll be moving decimal to the left side. So 3 jumps we have to take to the left. So 1 jump, 2 jump and 3 jumps, so decimal will reach here. So we'll put additional zeros. So now decimal is gone to the new location. Our answer will be 0.00496. So 0.00496 will be our final answer for this part. Asma was asked to compare the following two numbers. A is this one, A is equal to this, B is equal to this. She says 6.212 is bigger than 4.73, so A is bigger than B. Is Asma correct? You must give a reason for your answer. First, when we are comparing numbers in scientific form, first of all we are comparing the powers of this one, 10 raised to the power, these powers we are comparing. So in B it is 10 raised to the power 9, so this number B is bigger, as we can see that 10 raised to the power 9, whereas A is having 10 raised to the power 8. So our answer will be no, and the reason will be B is bigger. Why it is bigger? We have to give reason. Because of bigger power, because of bigger power. And even we can write 10 raised to the power 9, and this will be the proper answer for this part. Now this is question number 8. The diagram shows a regular pentagon. So all sides and all angles are equal, so that's why it is a regular pentagon, and one angle they have provided. Work out the size of the angle X. You must show all your working. For this one I'll explain. First of all we will check what is the exterior angle. So exterior angle of a polygon is always sum of exterior angles is equal to 360 degrees. So this angle we will be checking what is this angle. So there are 5 angles, so 360 divided by 5 will be equal to 360 divided by 5 is equal to 72. So this angle will be 72 degrees. Now if this angle is 72 degrees, we can figure out this angle, which is 180 minus 72. So 180 minus 72 degrees will be equal to 180 minus answer is equal to 108 degrees. So this angle is 108 degrees. Now after finding this one, we can also figure out that this angle, this one 117, and this angle, this one will be adding up to 180 degrees. So this angle will be 180 minus 117, and 180 minus 117 is equal to 63. So we can write this angle as 63 degrees. Hopefully you are understanding this one. So this complete angle is 108, which is this one 108. So this angle will also be 108. So X will be equal to 108 minus 63 degrees, and this will be equal to 108 minus 63 degrees, and this is equal to 45 degrees. So X value will be 45 degrees. Hopefully you understood this part also. Now we can move to question number 9, and question number 9 they have given this graph, and they are saying enlarge triangle A by scale factor 2.5 with center 0 1. We will be indicating center 0 1. 0 1 is over here, so we can figure out 0 1. Basically already they have pointed out this one 0 1. So from here we will be drawing the lines touching the vertices of the triangle, and we can draw this line from here like this one, and the second line we can draw from here is this line which is also touching the vertices. Now we can check this 1 2 3 4. So 4 units is this side of the triangle, and we can we'll have to enlarge by 2.5. So 2.5 multiplied by 4 will be 10. So we can figure 2.5 multiplied by 4 will be equal to 10. So we'll have to figure out for 10 units. So if we check this one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10 units. So we can properly draw this line, and this line we will change the color, and this will be 10 units from here, 10 units. And now this base, this one is 2 units, so 2 multiplied by 2.5 will be equal to 5. So from here we'll take 1 2 3 4 5 units up to this mark. So we can put cross over here. These are the 3 points which you will have to join to get the triangle, and hopefully you are understanding. I'm trying to explain each and every step, and this will be our required triangle. I'm going to shade this, and this is basically the triangle which is required. So this will be the triangle which is required. So now we have to go to the next question, which is question number 10, and they're saying solve this. Algebraic equation is provided. We will rewrite 9 plus x over 7 is equal to 11 minus x, and we can multiply everything, or we can cross multiply. We can say this one over 1, and we can cross multiply. So 9 plus x is equal to 77 minus 7x, and 7x we can shift to this side. So 7x plus x is equal to 77 minus 9, and 77 minus 9 is equal to 68. So this will be 68. 8x is equal to 68. So x is equal to 68 over 8, which is equal to 68 divided by 8 is equal to 6.8.5. 8.5 will be our answer for this part. Hopefully you understood this question also. B part, simplify this for algebraic fraction they have provided. So we can rewrite this one for y plus 3 raised to power cube over y plus 3 squared, and we can cancel this squared by this part, and our final answer will be 4 into y plus 3. This is very simple, straightforward question, 1 mark question. Only one step is required. Now this is question number 11, probability question. The probability tree diagram shows the probabilities that Bisma will be late for work on 2 days next week. So Monday and Tuesday they have provided this. Late is 0.7, not late is this one, late, not late, late and not late. So they have provided this tree diagram already they have provided. Calculate the probability that Bisma will be late on exactly one of the 2 days. So one should be late, which we can take this late and not late. So in this branch there will be only one late, and in this branch there will be one late. So we will be taking these two branches and we will multiply. This will be 0.07 will be multiplied by 0.98 for this branch. We have multiplied this number with this number, and for the second one we'll multiply this with this, and we will get 0.93 multiplied by 0.11. And now we can multiply and write here. So we can multiply and write over here 0.07 and multiply by 0.98 is equal to this one 0.0686. So 0.0686 will be calculation for this first part, and for the second section 0.93 will be multiplied by 0.11, and this is equal to 0.1023. 0.1023. And now we will be adding these two numbers, and we can write over here 0.0686 plus 0.1023, and we can add these two numbers, and this will be 0.0686 plus 0.1023, and this is equal to 0.1709. 0.1709, and this will be the probability which is required, and we will write here 0.1709. This will be our final answer. This is 3 marks easier question. Now stem and leaf diagram. They have provided stem and leaf diagram, and in this diagram shows information about the heights in centimeters of 23 sunflowers, and key is this one 17 slash 3 is represents 173. 173, this one. Now on the grid draw the box plot for this information. So we have to draw box plot. For box plot we require we need to represent the minimum number. So minimum number is what? Minimum number is 173. So 173. So 173 will be this one. We can draw a line over here. So this is the minimum number, and maximum number is 219. 219 will be the maximum number. It is up to 220. So 19 will be this. So these are the extreme values which we have indicated on the box plot. Next, what we can do, we need the median, which is the middle value. Middle value will be what? Middle value will be these are, we can count them. 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 7 is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 values. So for 23 values we'll add 1 and divide by 2, so we will get 24 by 2, which is 12. So we will check for the 12th value. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So 12th value is this one, which is 19 with 7 will be 197. So we will be going to 197, and 197 line is this much. So we will draw line over here, and then we will check for the lower quartile, and lower value will be what? Lower value will be middle of the lower portion, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So sixth value will be this one, and with the combination of 18 it will be 188. So we can show here 188 will be this line, and the upper middle will be 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, so 9, and combination with 220 will be 209, and 200 and 5 6 7 8 9 will be this line. After drawing these lines, we'll have to make the box plot. So I will make this one line, I will join these two lines and this one also, and then we will be drawing the whiskers, and whiskers we can draw like this one and this one. So this is done. We can just highlight this one. It's not required, I'm just highlighting for your better understanding. So this is box and whisker plot which we have done for this section. Hopefully you understood this. This was 3-mark question which we have done. Now question number 13. Liquid A and liquid B are mixed together in the ratio of 2:13 by volume to make liquid C, and liquid A has density this much, liquid B has this much density. The cylindrical container is filled completely with C, and the cylinder has radius 3 centimeter and height is 25 centimeter. And work out the liquid in the container, mass of the liquid of the container. Give your answer correct to 3 significant figures, and we have to show our working also. So volume of the cylinder we can write, we know volume of cylinder is equal to what? Volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square multiplied by h. So pi r square h, and pi r is given, radius is 3 which is given over here, so we can write 3 squared, we can put brackets, and h is 25, so I will write 25 over here, and we can multiply this. So this will be uh, pi multiplied by 3 squared multiplied by 25 is equal to 225 pi. I will keep it in the form of pi, so 225 pi. Now volume of A, this is the total volume of the liquid C. This is total volume of liquid C. Now we have to divide the liquid A and B in this ratio 2/13, and we can write sum of ratios of A and B will be what? This will be equal to 2 plus 13, which is equal to 15. So A and B, volume of A we can find, volume of A, liquid A will be equal to, A is 2, so 2 out of 15 multiply by this volume which we calculated for cylinder volume, total volume of C, which is 225 pi, and we can find this calculation. This number is already there, so I'll multiply this by 2 and then divide it by 15, and we will get 30 pi. So again I'll keep it in pi format, so 30 pi. And now volume of B also we can find. Volume of B will be equal to 13 out of 15 of 225 pi, and this will be equal to fraction 13 multiplied by 225, and pi will be this one, and divided by 15 is equal to 195 pi. So 195 pi. So these are the volumes of A and B. Now after calculating volumes of A and B, we know density is equal to what? Density, which we are representing by rho, is equal to mass over volume. In some books they are showing density by D also, so don't be confused. That's why I've written density word also. Density is equal to M over V, and we know for this one, mass for A mass will be equal to what? Density multiplied by mass will be equal to density multiplied by volume. So for A we can calculate. So density of A is provided over here, which is 1.21. So 1.21 will be multiplied by its volume, which is 30 pi, and we will get answer. Similarly, we can calculate mass for B, which is equal to density of B into volume of B. So this is volume of A, this is volume of B, and this will be equal to volume of B is given. Volume of B we calculated 195 pi, and density is given. Density is 1.02. So 1.02 will be multiplied by 195 pi, and these answers we can calculate. This will be we can calculate 1.21 will be multiplied by 30, and this is pi, and this will be equal to 114.04. So we can write 114.04 rounded up to two decimal places, and then we can calculate the other one. 1.02 into 195 and pi will be equal to 624.86. 624.86, and if we add these two numbers, and this will be the total volume of this one, mass of both. So this one I'm adding in this plus 114.04, and this is equal to 738.90. 738.90, and we can round this 739. This is in this format, centimeters. Basically this is mass, so it will be in grams. So our answer will be over here. This is grams, and this will be 739. Hopefully you understood this question well. Question number 14. A group of people went to a restaurant. Each person choose one starter and one main course. This is starter, this is main course. So the number of people who choose soup, the number of the ratio, basically this is the ratio, and the number of people who choose prawns is 2:3. So we can write this in mathematical language like soup will be, this will be soup ratio prawns will is 2:3. So if, for example, if there are 100 people, out of 100 people, um, how many will be um, how many will be opting for soup will be uh, uh, 40 will be soup and 60 will be opting for prawns. So this is ratio, or like same ratio we have converted into 40 and 60, and then of those who choose soup, the number of people who choose less in this one, less again the number of people who choose curry. This is ratio 5:3. Now we can convert this, we can shift this one. For this option there are two options, L and ratio C, and for L ratio is 5. 5 out of total, which is 8, so 5 out of 8, so we can write 5 out of 8 of 40, and for this one we can write 5, not 5, these are 3, so 3 out of 8, 3 out of 8 multiply by 40, because total is 40 for this category. So this we can cancel. 8 5s are 40, so 5 5s are 25, and ratio this will be cancelled, so this will be 15. So 40 will be splitting into 25 ratio 15, and similarly this prawns, this side will also be splitting, and that ratio is given of those who choose bronze, and this is the ratio for L and C. So we can write sum of ratios, which is 1 plus 5, which is 6. So 1 over 6 of 60, and ratio 5 over 6 of 60, and if we calculate, this will be 10 and this one will be 10. So 10 multiplied by 1 will be 10, ratio 5 multiplied by 10 will be 50. So 60 will be divided into 10 ratio 50, and keep in mind this side is L side, this side is Curry side, which is C, and uh, we have divided. Now they are saying the last part, what fraction of people choose curry? You must show your answer. So curry section is this one, and this one is curry section, which is 15 plus 15 plus 25 is equal to what? Is equal 15 plus, not 20, it should be 50. 15 plus 50 is 65, and out of 100 which we suppose, and 65 over 100 we can cancel by 5. 5 13s are 65 and 5 20s are 100, so ratio will be 13 over 20, and 13 over 20 will be our answer for this part. Hopefully you understood this question. This was a little tricky question, but hopefully you understood everything. Now prove algebraically that sum of squares of any two consecutive even numbers is always a multiple of 4. So we have to suppose two consecutive even numbers. So one even number we can suppose as 2n, and second consecutive number, even number, will be 2n plus 2. So these two will be the consecutive numbers, and we can suppose one consecutive number and second consecutive number. We can show this, and we can say let the numbers are this one, right? And then we, according to the condition of the question, sum of squares of two consecutive even numbers. So 2n whole square plus 2n plus 2 whole square, this is sum of their squares. And if we expand these squares, this will be 4n squared plus this one we can expand by the formula, which is a plus b squared is equal to a squared plus b squared plus 2ab, and we will be applying this formula, and we will get 4n squared plus 4 plus a square plus b square plus 2ab. So 2 into 2 4 into 2 8, so 8n. By applying this formula, hopefully you understood this section also. And then next step, we can combine 4n plus 4n, adding like terms. This will be resulting to 8n squared plus 8n plus 4. Now we can take 4 as common, and inside will be n squared plus 2n plus 1, and we can see this is a multiple of 4, so we can show this is multiple of 4. We can write this one. This is 3-mark question, very easy, and if you know the process, it's very easy, not a tricky question. Now next one is y is inversely proportional. So this is proportionality question. Y is inversely proportional to the square of x So same we can write in mathematical language, y is inversely proportional to square of x. So like this one, and we can change y is equal to k over x squared, and they're saying y is equal to 8 when x is equal to 2.5. So y is equal to 8 when x is equal to, so k over x is 2.5, so 2.5 squared. So k value will be equal to 8 multiplied by 2.5 squared, and this will be equal to 8 multiplied by 2.5 squared, and this is equal to 50. So k value we found is 50, rest we can solve over here. So y is equal to 50 over x squared. This equation, in this equation we have replaced the value of k and we got this one. Now we can go through the next section. Find the negative value of y when value of x when y is equal to 8 by 9. So negative value we have to find when y is 8 over 9. So y value is this one, is equal to 50 over x squared. By cross multiplication, 8x square is equal to 9 multiplied by 50, which is equal to 450, and x squared is equal to 450 divided by 8 will be equal to what? 450 divided by 8 is equal to 56.25, 56.25, and x will be equal to plus minus square root of 56.25, and which is equal to square root of answer is equal to 7.5. So plus minus 7.5, but they are looking for negative answer, so we'll write x is equal to minus 7.5, which will be our final answer, which we can provide. X is equal to minus 7.5. This will be the final answer. Hopefully you got this. Now question number 17. Here is the graph, and the graph is for y is equal to x square minus 3, which is, this is quadratic graph. And the question is over here, use the graph to find estimates of the solutions to the equation this is equal to 0. We will compare this equation with the question, which is x square minus 2x minus 2, x square minus 2. This is y is equal to x square minus 3. So we have to change the format. Y is equal to x square minus 3. I will write here y is equal to x square minus 3. This is the given question equation, which we will be changing shape of this given equation. So we can write x squared, and we require minus 3, but there is no minus 3 in this equation, so we'll write minus 3, and we will write plus 3 also. We have added and subtracted 3, and it makes no difference if you add something and subtract the same thing from the equation. And then we can write minus 2x minus 2 is equal to 0, and this portion is what? This portion is y. So we can write here y, and minus 2x and plus 3 minus 2 is plus 1 equal to 0, and y is equal to 2x minus 1. So now this is the equation of line which we have formed from the given value of y. So we will be drawing this straight line. Y is equal to 2x minus 1. So y intercept is minus 1, this one. So we will go to minus 1 because line is passing through minus 1. This will be the minus 1 point where line is passing through, and the gradient is 2. M value is this one, m is equal to 2. We can even write m is equal to 2, and c value is equal to minus 1. So m value is 2. We will take the slope is equal to rise over run. So rise will be 2 units up, so 2 units will be here, we are moving 2 units up and 1 unit right, so this will be we need plus 2, yes, so 2 units up, 1 unit right. Because why we are doing this? Because m is equal to rise over run, and in this case m is equal to 2, and we can write 2 over 1. So rise is 2 units, 1 is run, 1 unit. So we have gone up 2 units and we are going right as 1 unit, so rise over run, and we got this point. And I'm erasing this working which I have done for your explanation. So we got these 2 points, and now we will be drawing the line, and we will be joining these points, and we will have to draw this line like this one. Basically 2 units will be not up to this one, so it's 1 unit and 2 units will be over here, 2 units here and 1 unit this one. So our final point will be this one. So again I'll explain, 2 units will be up to this point and 1 unit run will be to this section, so we will reach over here. So I will erase this explanation part, and we'll have to draw this line passing through these 2 points, and we can draw like this one passing through this point. So I'll redraw because it's bending. So like this one. Now we have to get the reference for these 2 points, and these 2 points we can check for reference from here will be for this point, and from here we can check for this reference also. Hopefully you are understanding everything, and we will have to get this point and this point, and these 2 values we will be giving for x values, and this is minus this value is 0 point minus 0 point minus 0 0.7 or 8, 0 0.7 or 8, so I'm writing 8, and this is 2.7, so 2.7 minus 0 0.8 and 2.7, these numbers will be providing minus 0 0.8 and 2.7. These are the 2 values. This is always in case of graph question, there is a small margin, so range will be the answer. So this is also done. Question number 18, the diagram shows triangle ABC, and AB is given 3.4, this side is 3.4, AC is 6.2 and BC is 6.1, which is also provided, and D is the point on BC. This is D point on BC. Size of DAC is 2 by 5 of the size of BCA. So calculate the length of DC. DC length, this length is required. So we will be answer they are looking for is in 3 significant figures, and they are asking for the whole working also, complete working. So what we will do, we require we have basically this side and this side, and we can find the angle, and this side, third side also we have. So we have all 3 sides of the triangle, so we can find this all 3 sides of the triangle. So we will find this angle, which is angle DCA or BCA. So we can apply cosine rule to find this angle, and our equation will be cos of BCA. So we can write 3.4 opposite side square, and opposite side is 3.4. So 3.4 squared will be equal to one side, which is 6.2 squared, and plus the other side, which is 6.1. So plus 6.1 squared and minus 2 into 6.2 into 6.1 into cos of BCA, and this is the angle which we are supposed to find. So we will be shifting everything to other side, so we can write 3.4 squared minus 6.2 squared minus 6.1 squared and divided by minus 2 into 6.2 into 6.1 is equal to cos of BCA. And next step we can write as angle BCA is equal to cos inverse of this whole thing. I will write 3.4 squared minus 6.2 squared minus 6.1 squared and divided by minus 2 into 6.2 into 6.1, and we will calculate in one go and we will get the angle, and this is shift cos of fraction 3.4 squared minus 6.2 squared and minus 6.1 squared, and over denominator will be minus 2 into 6.2 multiplied by 6.1, and we'll have to close the bracket, and this is equal to 32.080. So we can write angle BCA is equal to 32.080 46913. 46913. I have written the whole calculator numbers for your explanation, or we can write 32.08. So this angle which we got is 32.08, and we know that this angle, it is given in the question, this one, that size of angle DSC is 2 by 5 of the size of angle BCA, which we just found. So 2 over 5 of this angle, we will write 2 over 5 of this angle 32.08. This we can calculate DAC. So D, we will write here angle DAC is equal to 2 over 5 of this number 32.080 46916. So this will be equal to, this number is already there on the calculator, so I will multiply this by 2 and then divide the answer by 5, and this will be equal to 12.832. So 12.832, this is all in degrees, this is all in degrees. So 12.832, I will write here 12.832 degrees, and this is also in degrees. Now we found these angles. After finding these angles, now we can apply, we can find basically third angle also, ADC. We have two angles of this triangle ADC, so we will write in triangle ADC, we will write in triangle ADC, angle ADC, angle ADC is equal to, angle ADC is equal to 180 minus these two angles. So 180 minus 180 minus, we can add these two angles. One is 32.08 and plus 12.832, and this will be subtracted. So we can write 180 minus in brackets 32.08 and plus 12.832 and bracket close, and this is equal to 135.088. So 135.088. So this is the angle. Now we found this angle also 135.088. Now the final step is length of DC. So we have all the angles of ADC, and we have 6.2 which is AC. Now we can apply sine rule and we can find this one. So DC will be DC over sine of DC over sine of 12.832 will be equal to AC over sine of 135.1. This one 135.088. I have written 138.1. Now we can find DC. This implies DC is equal to AC, which is 6.2, and multiplied by sine of 12.832 and divided by sine of 135.1, and this we can calculate. This will be fraction 6.2 multiplied by sine of 12.832 and bracket close and divided by sine of 135.1, and this will be equal to 1.95. So 1.95 centimeters. This will be the length of DC. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 19. Question number 19 is the graph shows information about part of a cyclist's journey. This side is distance traveled in meters, and x-axis is time in seconds. Work out an estimate of the speed in meter per second. Speed in meter per second of the cyclist at time 6 seconds. So 6 seconds will be over here, and 6 seconds is basically this point. So we have to draw the gradient. We have to draw the line basically and find the gradient at this point. So we can draw the gradient like this one as line touching to the point at that at time t is equal to 6. This is the line which we had drawn. Now we can complete the triangle, and this triangle we can show like this one. This will be rise, and this side will be run. X-axis will be run. So gradient we will find rise over run. So we can write m value. The other side, what we can do, we can check for the this side, which is y-axis. Y-axis will be 5 up to this one, then 10, 15, and this will be 16. So or we can write 16.5 basically. 16.5 is the height, which is rise, and run side is from here. This is this side will be 8 to 6 will be 2 units, then 4 units, and 5.1 or even 5. We can take this one as 5.5.2 also we can take. So 5.2, 16.5, 5.2. So 16 by 5. So m will be equal to, we can write m is equal to, speed is equal to the gradient slope of this one. So m is equal to rise over run, which is equal to 16.5 divided by 5.2, and this calculation will be 16.5 over 5.2 is equal to 3.17. So 3.17, or we can write 3.2. So this should be within the range and question answer to these type of questions is always a range, so no need to worry, but your working and everything should be proper, and it should be within the range of accuracy. It should not be varying too much. Now question number 20, here the first 5 terms of the sequence they have provided. These are the first 5 terms, and find the expression in terms of n for the nth term of the sequence. Now what we'll be doing, we will be checking the first order difference, and you can see this is +1 and then +3 and then adding 5, then adding how much, adding 8 plus 7 will be this one. So first order, this is what, this is first difference. First difference is not same, so we will go for the second difference, and we can check for the second difference. 3 minus 1 is 2, and 5 minus 3 is 2, 7 minus 5 is 2, and this is second difference. Second difference. Now this second difference is same, so it means that this is quadratic term, so quadratic sequence. For quadratic sequence, what we are doing, first thing we are doing is second order difference. We are taking second difference, so I will write this one. Second difference is equal to, we are always writing equal to 2a. So this is second difference, and we will write 2a is equal to 2, and this implies a is equal to 2 over 2, which is equal to 1. So a value is equal to 1 we got from here. Now first order difference is which? First order difference is 1. So first difference we are writing equal to 3a plus b. 3a plus b is equal to 1. So we can simplify. This implies a value is 1, so we'll write 3 into 1 plus b is equal to 1, and this implies b is equal to 1 minus 3, so minus 2. So this is b value which we calculated. Now we can calculate c value. For c value, we are taking first term. First term is what? First term is minus 1. So we will write a plus b plus c is equal to minus 1. And a value is 1. This implies 1 plus b value is minus 2 plus c is equal to minus 1. So this implies c is equal to minus 1 plus 2, and this is equal to 0. So c value is equal to 0. Now we can write the formula, and that is what? A n square plus b n plus c, and this is a is 1, so 1 n square, and b value is minus 2, so minus 2n plus 0. So final answer will be n square minus 2n. This is the general formula which we have found. Hopefully you understood. I have done proper working. I have explained that quadratic sequences, cubic sequences, and arithmetic sequence in separate videos also. If you are confused about this, or you want more practice, you can go through those videos as well. Now we can move to the question number 21. 21 is, when a biased coin is thrown 4 times, the probability of getting 4 heads is 16 over 81. Work out the probability of getting 4 tails when coin is thrown 4 times. So probability of heads will be what? Will be 4th root of 16 over 81. When a biased coin is thrown 4 times, the probability of getting 4 heads will be this one, and this we can simplify by the help of calculator. So fourth root we can check will be over here somewhere, this one. So 4, and this will be fraction, this will be 16 over 81, and this is simplifying to 2 over 3. So 2 over 3 is probability for getting heads, and probability of tails will be what? Probability of tails will be equal to 1 minus 2 by 3, which is remaining probability. So it will be 1 by 3. Now for getting 4 times tail, 4 times will be 1 by 3. First time, second time also 1 by 3, third time also 1 by 3, fourth time also 1 by 3. So it will be 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 into, so this will be 1 over 81, and this will be our answer. 1 over 81 will be the probability of getting all the tails 4 times. Now question number 24, which is 22, sorry, which is algebraic division. So we are what we will do, we will take common from this denominator. We have to simplify to ax, where a is an integer. So we will take common 7, inside will be x minus 2, and the lower portion we can copy as it is, x square plus 4x minus 12, and multiplication will change to multiplication sign, and we will write the reciprocal. So numerator will change to denominator, and denominator will change to numerator, so that will be the reciprocal. So we will write like this. Now we can factorize the portion, the lower denominator. In this case we can factorize by calculator also, mod 5 3, and this will be coefficient of x square is 1, coefficient of x is 4, and minus 12 is the constant, so it is giving 2 and minus 6. So we will write x minus 2 and x plus 6. This will be the factorization, and we can write basically x we can take common from the numerator, and inside will be x squared minus 36 and over x minus 6. Now we can do cancellation. This we can cancel with this, and next step we can write 7 over x plus 6, and multiplication this side we can apply formula, and formula I will write over here. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. This formula we will be applying on this portion, and we will get what? We will get x into x plus 6 and x minus 6 divided by x minus 6. I will write properly x minus 6 like this one. Now we can do cancellations. This part will be cancelled, and x plus 6 will also be cancelled, and our final answer will be is equal to 7x. So this will be our final answer, which we can provide over here, basically 7x. Okay, so we have written over here. Next is question number 23. This is interesting question, a little tricky also, and you will have to focus this question properly. The diagram shows a sector OACB of a circle with center O. The point C is the midpoint of the arc AB. So this is what they have done. So arc AB is this one, and this C is the midpoint, and this is the arc over here, and this is center. Hopefully you understood this. And the formulas they have provided is volume of the cone and curved surface area of the cone. These are the formulas which we will be utilizing. And what else they have done is they have provided this drawing also, and this drawing is of a cone, and we are using this shape to form a cone. And So it means this slanting height is changing to this side. This OA length is equal to this slanting height, or um, we can use the word sloping length also. Sloping length is also another word which we can use for that one. So the question is, the cone has a volume of this. So volume of the cone and height of the cone is provided, and if we show the height of the cone, is which one? I will show. So from the midpoint roughly I'm taking this. So this is height of the cone, this one. And height of the cone, they are saying, is how much? Is equal to 3.6 centimeters. So this is 3.6 centimeters, and this is point C is joining with this one, and this is the radius, and this radius of the cone we need to basically find this one. So we can find this radius. How we can find this radius? We will check. Calculate the size of the angle AOB. One task is we have to calculate the size of angle AOB. Sector OACB. Give your answer is to three significant figures. Okay, so to do this one, first of all we will have to calculate the we will calculate this we will calculate the radius. This radius is required, which is we can calculate the radius by using this volume formula, which is provided over here. This one, volume of the cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So we will apply this formula. Volume of the cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r squared h, and volume is given 56.8 is equal to 1 by 3 pi r squared, and h value is given 3.6. Now we can find the r value. So we'll shift everything to other side. R square on the one side, we are making subject r square. So it will be 56.8 multiplied by 3 and divided by 3.6 into pi, and this will be, for square we can take under root, so r will be equal to square root of 56.8 multiplied by 3 divided by 3.6 pi, and this will be equal to, if we calculate this square root of fraction 56.8 multiplied by 3 over, this will be 3.6, and this will be pi, and this is equal to 3.88. So we can write 3.88, 8815. So I will write 3.88 now, or otherwise I'll write here up to this one, then next we will be using this. So 3.88 is this length, radius, basically 3.88 is this radius. Hopefully you are understanding everything. Now we can find the sloping height. Now we will be considering this triangle, and in this triangle we will be finding the sloping height, which is this side. So we can find this side, the OC will be equal to slope. We can write sloping length, or we can write OC. So I will write OC. OC will be equal to we'll be applying Pythagoras theorem. So one side is 3.6 and the other side is 3.88. So 3.6 squared plus 3.88 squared under root, and this will be equal to square root of 3.6 squared plus 3.88 squared, and this is equal to 5.29 5.2928, 5.2928 to 8, this one. Now we got the length of this one OC. Now we can write the relation. What is the relation? Basically this is the same shape, this shape is same shape which is changing into this cone. So curved surface area is equal to, we can write pi r l. We will write the equation pi r l. Pi r l is equal to this one angle AOB, angle AOB, which is this angle AOB over 360. So basically we have to find angle AOB, so we will write AOB over 360, AOB over 360 multiplied by pi, and r square, r value is 5.29 squared, and this will be AOB. They are saying calculate the size of angle AOB of the sector OACB. Basically not this angle, they are asking for this reflex angle, so we will calculate that one. This is the equation, and pi r value is what? R value we already have, which is 360 into r is 3.88, and 5.29 is L value. So we can write this as basically AOB directly. If I write AOB is equal to, if I shift 360 to other side, and this will be pi into 3.88 into 5.29 divided by 5.29 squared into pi. So what I have done is I have shifted this everything, I have shifted to other side of equality, and we got pi, this pi is this one, and this is r value which is 3.88, and this is L value which is 5.9. hopefully you got this. Now I'm removing these extra circles so that your working is proper, like this one, and I'll remove this indication also. Now we can just calculate this, and by the help of calculator, so this will be 360 into this fraction will be pi multiple, we can put multiplication sign over here, so this will be pi multiplied by 3.88 multiplied by 5.29, and over will be 5.29 squared multiplied by pi, so this will be closed, and this is equal to 264.05 045 264.045 and approximately equal to 264. Question number 24. OXYZ is a parallelogram. OX is equal to A. So we will indicate OX. OX is equal to A. So this direction is A. OY is equal to B. So OY is equal to OY is this direction, and this is B. P is the point on OX such that OP ratio PX is 1:2. So 1:2 means this will be 1/3, and px will be 2/3. So 1/3a and 2/3a, and direction will be this one which we have indicated. Now we can move to next line. R is the point on OY such that OR RY is 1:3. OR and ry. So OR is this one and ry is this one, 1:3. So this is 1/4 and this is 3/4 of B, this one, and this one is also B. After writing this one, we can go ahead, work out in its simplest form the ratio ZP minus ZR. You must show all your working. So first of all, we will find this side, which is OZ. So we can indicate this one like this. So we can this will be equal to what? This will be equal to this direction, this one. So in this triangle, basically this whole triangle, this one, we can find yx. So yx is equal to minus b plus a, or a minus b. This will be yx, and oz will be equal to the same thing, which is 1 minus b. Now we can write ZP, and ZP is equal to what? ZP, we can write ZP is equal to ZP is equal to ZO plus OP. So ZO plus OP, these vectors, and this one ZO is a minus b, so we'll write a minus b, and plus op is 1/3a, so we'll write 1/3a, and this is equal to a plus 1/3a minus b, and 1 plus 1 over 3 will be equal to 4/3, so 4/3a minus b, this will be ZP, which we have calculated. Now we can find ZR, and for ZR we will be checking the root. ZR is this line, this one. So we can take this root ZO and then OR, ZO plus OR. So we will write here ZO plus OR, and these are the vectors. ZO is what? ZO is A minus B, so again this one A minus B, and plus OR is 1/4B, so we can write here 1/4B. So this will be A minus 1 plus 1 over 4 is equal to minus 3/4, so minus 3/4b. So this will be RZR. After calculating this, we can write the ratio, which is ZP ratio ZR, and we will write this one ZP. We calculated over here 4/3 A minus B, and ratio, this will be A, this is ZR, which is A minus 3/4B, which we have calculated over here, and ZP we have calculated over here. And from here, if we see ZP is equal to 4/3 of ZR, if we multiply ZR 4/3, we will get ZP. So it means ZP is 4 ratio ZR is 3, so answer will be 4/3. Hopefully you understood this question. This was the last question of this paper. I'm sure you would be looking for more videos, similar videos in future also. For that one, you will have to subscribe the channel, like the video, and share also. and introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Also recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.